All right, mini bike action. Hope you're all doing good, staying safe, doing well. Um, I wanted to bring up something about these clones, these Vaders, any of them that have this style of engine that has the clutch right here and not above here, which I don't think many are sold that have the clutch up here, except for maybe the SSR. I thought I saw maybe one on that. I'm not sure. Anyway, the reason that these clutches and these bikes are so hard to get in, one of the reasons that they're so hard to get into neutral and the really, almost, and to do things like that or to shift through any of the gears when the bike's stopped but the engine's running. One of the reasons, and this is my theory, okay, because I'm not positive, but it makes a lot of sense, uh, is that this clutch, because it's mounted directly to the crankshaft, um, it spins at 3 to 4 times faster than a basket clutch that would be spinning on the primary drive over here, the input shaft. So because of that, this thing is spinning so fast, and you've got that 1040 oil in there. It's got a lot of material that makes things want to drag in it. So the oil's viscosity will cause the plates to drag. So you just have a lot of drag. This thing is rotating so fast. So they probably had a lot of time or a lot of trouble getting that any better than it is. And they'll never be able to probably walk through the gears at a stop or be easy to get neutral. I end up spending half my time just pulling in the clutch and just holding it, which I don't like to do at a stop, but I'll do that. I found these little plugs, these plastic plugs that snapped into these things. They were just a pack of random plug assortment that I got on Amazon. Just plastic plug caps. And I thought they looked pretty good. I put them there, and then because I took my little things off of there and I just suggested I stuck them in there. And I guess that's about the only place I could find to use them. But, so this thing's kind of winding down. I got my swing arm on there. Much stiffer package. I mean, it's noticeable. I didn't think I was going to actually feel much difference in the way that swing arm works, but it definitely causes the bike to feel much stiffer, much more responsive when you flip it from side to side. You can just feel how that back wheel, everything is just nice and tight. There's no flexing, and it's super light compared to the other arm. Very much lighter, which will allow the rear suspension to respond better to potholes. It's noticeable that potholes, things like that, feel smaller with that swing arm. So I'm pretty happy I got it on there. It's pretty cool. I just wanted a swing arm because I thought it looked cool, but it really does make an improvement to the bike. So that's it for now. Oh, little tech tip. If you guys want to make sure your Vader's perfectly aligned and the wheels it's tracking perfectly straight, if you take a long straight edge, I just took 2 of my metal straight edges and hooked them together. You take a long straight edge and you lay it across the front brake rotor so it lays flat. And if you have the stock size rear tire, the straight edge needs to touch just the back and the front. That straight edge should lay right across the front and the back of your tire. Just touch it and your bike will be perfectly aligned. And I can tell you that once I did that, it's noticeable. The bike feels like it wants to drop from one side to the other. It's like you can feel that it's standing up in the middle. So that's a pretty cool thing I just figured out. So you guys might want to try that if you're having a feeling that the bike wants to pull one way or the other and doesn't feel quite right. And this way you actually know that when you're riding down the road, nobody's behind you looking at your bike, seeing the things all crossed up or sideways. So, and that's important too. You got to look good. So anyway, that's it for now. Vader later, guys.